Hey, what's going on, folks? Gonna do a little lag bolt challenge here. A couple people wanted to see these two go at it, so we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna be doing a 7-inch, 1/2 hex lag bolt. We got the Milwaukee Fuel 3-speed 2755 impact wrench going up against the Gen4X Ridgid impact wrench. This is the model number R86010. Ridgid has 325 foot-pounds of torque. The Milwaukee has 220. So there is a clear advantage here for the Ridgid. But let's see who can do it faster. The Ridgid should win this pretty handedly, so to speak. Here's the difference in size. So the Milwaukee, I mean, besides being brushless, and have 3 speeds, it's considerably smaller in weight and size. I'm going to weigh them quick for you. I did this on the last video with the Ridgid quick, but this will be like an official weigh-in for this event. But yeah, so like I said, this is $159. The Milwaukee Fuel 3-speed. A great, powerful, compact impact wrench. I'm shocked at how much power it has for its size. But we're going to see how it does against a bigger, more powerful, so to speak, 325 foot-pounds. We're going to see, what one can get it done quicker. I'm going to be using a 4 amp hour battery for the Ridgid and a 5 for the Milwaukee. So kind of even the playing field a little bit since the Ridgid has so much more foot-pounds. All right, let me get the scale set up and then we'll start the challenge. All right, so we're set up. We're going to start. We're at 0. I don't want to block the light here. All right, so we'll start with the Ridgid. Ridgid is 3 pounds, 8.1 ounces. So not that heavy. I mean, if it's, it says it does 325 foot-pounds. If you watch a couple of my last videos, I have the Gen5X impact driver. It's saying it does 2,000 inch-pounds, but the Milwaukee and the Makita smoked it in the lug nut challenge. So Ridgid specs are sometimes, speculative, to say the least. All right, so 3.81 ounces for the Ridgid. And now we're going to do the fuel. 2 pounds, 8.5 ounces. So there's a pound difference. This also has the belt clip on it. The Ridgid does not. Who knows how much that adds to it, but it is what it is. So we'll call it a pound difference. All right, so like I said, we're going to start this up. Milwaukee versus Ridgid. Impact wrench challenge, lag bolt. Let's get it going. Okay, so we're going to start the lag bolt challenge. We got the Milwaukee M18 Brushless 2755 impact. We got 220 foot-pounds of torque. And we got the Ridgid R86010 Gen4X impact wrench. 325 foot-pounds of torque. So since the Ridgid has around 100 more foot-pounds of torque, I put the longer socket on it just to make it somewhat more even. We got two 7-inch 1/2 hex lag bolts, and that's about it. Let's get the show on the road. there you have it. 100 more foot-pounds. 100 more foot-pounds cannot beat the Milwaukee with 220. So, you know, Ridgid has... I've had a lot of dealings with the Ridgid and their settings that they torque. Their torque settings. If you know, I had their Gen4X brushed impact driver. Said I had 2,000 inch-pounds of torque. I couldn't even get the lug nuts off my Dodge Ram 1500. Here again, 325 foot-pounds. You know, it has the longer socket on it. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys can make all the, you know, whatever your opinion here is. But according, you know, with this test here, you know, this does have the 4 amp hour battery. This has the 5 also. So, if you want to, you know, base your opinion on that too. But, I mean, it significantly beat the Rigididale. Again, this Milwaukee keeps surprising me. It's a pound lighter. And, you know, I'll show you again real quick. The size difference is just... This is light though, but if you see... I mean, it is just so much smaller, so much more compact. Thinner, lighter, and it outperformed a tool that has 100 more foot-pounds of torque. So with Ridgid, you really got to be, you know, skeptical of what they put on their specs, because once again, something that shouldn't have beaten it, beat it. So, all right, that's about it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Any comments or questions? Let me know.